Hi everyone, Nichola here again, payroll specialist from PayFit UK. And today is day 4 of National Payroll Week, and the topic I'm covering today is national minimum wage. National minimum wage is one of those topics where most of us know the basics, we know what rate we should be receiving, but we don't often know the other things that impact national minimum wage. Employees, workers and apprentices are all entitled to receive the national minimum wage. Those who are self-employed, directors without an employment contract and employees under school leaving age are not entitled to the national minimum wage. The national minimum wage is the minimum hourly rate that you should be receiving for the role that you are currently in. And it increases when you turn 18, 21 and 25 respectively. Common mistake that employers make is understanding what can and can't be deducted from national minimum wage. So when it comes to making deductions from national minimum wage, if an employee's national minimum wage is reduced for any other reason than recuperating an overpayment of wages in a previous pay period, then it's the employer's responsibility to top that employee back up to national minimum wage or take the deduction as a net deduction as opposed to a gross deduction. So things like salary sacrifice for pension or childcare vouchers cannot allow your national minimum wage rate to fall below the minimum rate that you should be receiving. Now, managing the national minimum wage as an employer can be a very tricky thing to do because of all the different pay elements that you need to take into account and all the different pay elements that you also need to exclude. As well as this, the calculation for national minimum wage is quite complex and will differ every time you do the calculation depending on how many hours that your employee has worked in that period. So one of the best things to do when it comes to calculating the national minimum wage is finding a software that can either assist with you reporting or can raise any issues that the actual software itself finds. For example, in the PayFit app, if one of your employees does not meet the national minimum wage criteria, we generate what we would call a required action for you to check to make sure that your employee is receiving the national minimum wage. Now, I do hope today's video was helpful. Tomorrow is the last day of National Payroll Week, so join me back tomorrow for another video on holiday pay. Thank you. Bye bye.